Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we have an exciting and informative episode for all you coin collectors and history enthusiasts out there. We are diving deep into the world of the 1964 D. Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that has fascinated collectors for decades and has reached an astonishing market value of $84,964. That's right, this simple-looking penny could be worth a fortune, and you may even have one lying around without knowing its true value. So make sure you stick around until the end of this video to learn everything you need to know about this coin, its history, how to identify it, and why it is worth so much money. History of the 1964 D. Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 1964 Lincoln penny is part of the long-running series that has become one of the most collected coins in American history. It features the famous design by Victor David Brenner, with Lincoln's bust on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design that was first introduced in 1959 to replace the wheat ears design. The letter D on the 1964 D penny signifies that it was minted in Denver. One of the key mints producing U.S. currency. 1964 was a unique year for coinage in the United States. Due to an ongoing coin shortage and the rising demand for coins, the U.S. Mint produced an enormous number of Lincoln cents, with the Denver Mint alone striking over 3.8 billion of these pennies. Despite the high mintage, certain rare errors and varieties from this year have made some of these coins highly sought after and extremely valuable among collectors. What makes the 1964 D. Lincoln penny valuable? You might be wondering, with so many pennies produced in 1964, why is this particular 1964 D. penny worth a staggering $84,964? Well, several factors contribute to its high value. First and foremost, the coin's condition plays a crucial role. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for coins in pristine, uncirculated condition. If a 1964 D penny is found in a flawless state with sharp details and a brilliant luster, it can command a premium price in the market. Coins graded MS 67 or higher by professional grading services such as pcgs or NGC are especially rare and valuable. Second, error coins are a major factor in determining value. Some 1964 D pennies exhibit striking errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks. These errors occur during the minting process and are highly sought after by numismatists. A doubled die obverse, for example, can significantly increase the value of a coin due to the rarity and uniqueness of the error. Another crucial factor is the rarity of certain varieties. Some 1964 D pennies have unusual characteristics, such as a full or weak mint mark, which can make them more desirable among collectors. Additionally, the historical significance of the coin and its appeal among numismatists further contribute to its demand and high price. How to identify a valuable 1964 D penny? If you want to find out whether your 1964 D penny is worth a lot of money, there are a few key things to look for. First, check the coin's condition. If it appears uncirculated with minimal signs of wear, it may be worth sending it to a professional grading service to get an official grade. Next, closely examine the mint mark. Some rare 1964 D pennies have a repunched mint mark or an unusually placed D. Using a magnifying glass or microscope can help you spot any abnormalities in the lettering. Another way to identify a valuable 1964 D penny is to check for doubling in the design elements, such as Lincoln's eye, the lettering, "In God We Trust," or "Liberty." If you notice any doubling, your coin may be a doubled die variety, making it significantly more valuable. Current market value and recent sales. Now, let's talk about the current market value of the 1964 D penny. While most circulated 1964 D pennies are worth just a few cents over face value, high-grade and error varieties have been selling for record prices. In a recent auction, a near-perfect 1964 D. Lincoln penny in MS 67 plus condition sold for an astonishing $84,964, making it one of the most valuable pennies from this year ever sold. Even coins in lower mint state conditions, such as MS-65 or MS-66, can still fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on their rarity and demand. Error coins with doubling, repunched mint marks, or off-center strikes can command even higher premiums, where TOs sell or buy a rare 1964 D penny. If you think you have a valuable 1964 D penny, the next step is determining where to sell it. Auction houses, online marketplaces like eBay, and specialized numismatic dealers are great places to get your coin appraised and sold for the best possible price. It is always recommended to get your coin professionally graded before selling to ensure you get the highest value. For collectors looking to buy a rare 1964 D penny, trusted numismatic auction sites such as Heritage Auctions and Stax Bowers offer authentic and high-quality coins that have been certified by reputable grading services. The 1964 D Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of numismatic history, and if you happen to come across one in high-grade condition or with rare errors, you could be holding onto a small fortune. With the right knowledge and keen observation, you might just find a hidden treasure in your collection or pocket change. Make sure to like this video if you found it helpful, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting coin collecting content. Let us know in the comments if you have any rare coins in your collection, and we might feature them in a future video. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about something really interesting for all the coin collectors and enthusiasts out there, the 1976 Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might have seen one of these pennies lying around in your spare change, but did you know that this penny could actually be worth a lot of money? That's right, in certain circumstances, a 1976 Lincoln penny can fetch prices upwards of $54,964. But how did this penny go from being worth just 1 cent to being a rare collector's item worth thousands of dollars? Let's dive deep into the history, the minting process, and the current market value of this coin. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909, has been a staple of American currency for over a century. It's known for its iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner. This coin has gone through various changes over the years, from modifications to its composition to updates in its design. But the 1976 penny, in particular, stands out because it was minted during a year of significant celebration, the bicentennial of the United States. The United States Mint produced special coins to commemorate this milestone, but while the 1976 penny itself wasn't part of the bicentennial special issue, it carries its own unique story. Let's talk about the specifics of the 1976 Lincoln penny. The 1976 penny, like most pennies from that era, is composed of copper-plated zinc. At first glance, it might not seem all that special, but the true value of a coin comes from its rarity, condition, and, sometimes, unique minting errors. So, let's break down why this penny could be worth so much today. Point 1 factor that can make a 1976 penny valuable is its condition. Coins are graded based on their physical state, and pennies in excellent condition with minimal wear are more sought after. The higher the grade, the higher the coin's value. If you come across a 1976 penny that's still in mint condition, it's going to be worth more than a worn-out one that's been through years of circulation. But what's even more interesting is that some 1976 pennies have been found with errors or unique characteristics that make them extremely rare. The most common error found in 1976 Lincoln pennies is the doubled die. A doubled die is a type of minting error that happens when the die used to stamp the coin isn't properly aligned. This results in a slightly doubled image, usually visible on the lettering or the date of the coin. If you find a 1976 penny with a doubled die, it could potentially be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the extent of the error and the condition of the coin. Now, let's get into the exciting part: the record-breaking sales. The 1976 Lincoln penny has garnered attention from coin collectors and investors for its rare versions, particularly those with errors. In fact, one specific 1976 penny with a doubled die sold for a staggering $54,964 in a private auction. Can you believe it? A single penny, once worth just 1 cent, fetched nearly $55,000. This was due to the rarity of the era, the pristine condition of the coin, and the high demand from collectors eager to get their hands on such a unique piece of history. If you're lucky enough to find a 1976 penny with a double die or some other rare feature, you could be holding onto something incredibly valuable. But how do you know if your 1976 penny is worth that much? Well, there are a few things you should look for when examining your coins. First, check the date and mint mark. A penny minted in 1976 can have a D mint mark, indicating it was produced in Denver, or an S mint mark, indicating it was minted in San Francisco. The mint mark location is on the obverse side of the coin, right beneath the date. While the mint mark itself doesn't necessarily affect the value dramatically, certain mints tend to produce coins in higher quantities, which can influence the rarity and value. Next, carefully inspect the coin for any noticeable errors, such as a double die or off-center strikes. Look for extra lines in the lettering or the date, as these can be signs of a double die. You can also check for other errors like the fill die, which occurs when debris or grease causes part of the design to appear filled in. While these errors may not make the coin as valuable as a double die, they can still contribute to its worth. Another important factor is the coin's grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. A coin's grade is determined by factors like its overall appearance, the sharpness of the design, the amount of wear on the surface, and any marks or scratches it might have. A 1976 penny in mint state condition, meaning it has little to no wear, can fetch a much higher price than a coin that's heavily circulated and worn down. If you're seriously considering selling or investing in rare coins like the 1976 Lincoln penny, it's always a good idea to get the coin professionally graded. A certified coin grader can evaluate your penny and give you a better idea of its true value. There are a few well-known grading companies, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, and Professional Coin Grading Service, pcgs, that specialize in authenticating and grading coins. Having a coin professionally graded can also help increase its value, as buyers often prefer to purchase coins that have been authenticated by a reputable grading service. While the 1976 Lincoln penny is one of the most notable coins in recent history due to its potential value, it's important to remember that not every 1976 penny will be worth thousands of dollars. The vast majority of these pennies are still only worth their face value, 1 cent. But if you find one with an error, in mint condition, or with some other rare characteristic, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Coin collecting is all about knowledge, patience, and sometimes a little bit of luck. So, if you have a 1976 Lincoln penny lying around in your collection or in your spare change, it might be worth taking a closer look. You never know, you could have a rare and valuable coin on your hands. If you do come across a 1976 penny with an error or in excellent condition, it might be time to get it professionally graded and see just how much it could be worth. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or a beginner just starting out, the world of rare coins is full of surprises, and the 1976 Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can turn into a valuable treasure. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1976 Lincoln penny, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content about coins, collectibles, and rare finds. If you have any questions or if you found a rare coin yourself, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, keep collecting and happy hunting. Have you ever wondered if that penny sitting in your drawer could be worth a fortune? Well, in this video, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1983 mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a small yet incredibly valuable coin that has stunned collectors and numismatists worldwide. Believe it or not, one of these pennies recently sold for an astonishing $59,364. That's right, nearly $60,000 for a 1-cent coin. Stay with us as we uncover the hidden value, history, and secrets behind this incredible treasure. History of the 1983 Lincoln penny, the Lincoln cent. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, has undergone several changes over the years. By 1982, The U.S. Mint transitioned from a copper composition to a zinc core with a thin copper plating to cut down on production costs. This change played a significant role in the uniqueness of the 1983 penny. The 1983 penny was struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia and Denver mints produced circulation strike coins, while the San Francisco mint primarily focused on proof coins. Although millions of these pennies were produced, only a few rare variations hold extreme value today. Why some 1983 pennies are worth a fortune? Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 1983 penny so special? The answer lies in the 1983 double die reverse variety, a rare minting error that significantly increases the coin's value. A doubled die occurs when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice, creating a distinct doubling effect on letters, numbers, or images. In the case of the 1983 penny, the doubling is most noticeable on the words 1 cent and e pluribus unum on the reverse side of the coin. If you spot this doubling, you could be holding a penny worth thousands. Another highly valuable variety is the 1983 copper penny error. While most 1983 pennies were made with a zinc core, a few were mistakenly struck on copper planchets left over from 1982. Since copper pennies weigh 3.11 grams, compared to the zinc pennies at 2.5 grams, you can use a simple scale to determine if you have one of these rare errors. If you happen to find a copper 1983 penny, you may be looking at a life-changing discovery, market value, and recent sales. So, how much is a 1983 Lincoln penny really worth today? While a standard 1983 penny is only worth face value, those with errors or unique characteristics can fetch impressive prices. Let's break it down. A circulated 1983 penny without errors is worth only 1 cent. A 1983 doubled die reverse penny in mint condition can be worth anywhere from $200 to $15,000. Depending on grade and condition, a 1983 copper penny recently sold for $59,364 at auction due to its rarity and pristine condition. These prices fluctuate based on market demand, collector interest, and the overall condition of the coin. If you find one of these rare pennies, consider having it authenticated by a professional grading service like pcgs or NGC to maximize its value. How to identify a valuable 1983 penny? If you want to check if your 1983 penny is worth big money, follow these steps. Check for the mint mark. Look for a small D for Denver or an S for San Francisco. The Philadelphia mint pennies have no mint mark. Look for doubling on the reverse. Inspect the words 1 cent and e pluribus unum for any doubling effects. Weigh your penny. Use a digital scale to check if your penny weighs 3.11 grams copper or 2.5 grams zinc. A copper penny could be worth thousands. Examine the condition. Higher grades fetch higher prices. Look for minimal wear, sharp details, and a strong strike. Get it graded. If you suspect your penny is rare, send it to a professional coin grading service to authenticate and determine its true value. Oh, there you have it. The 1983 Lincoln penny could be hiding in plain sight, just waiting to be discovered. Imagine turning a simple penny into $59,364. It sounds like a dream, but for some lucky collectors, it has become a reality. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, checking your pocket change for valuable coins is always a smart idea. Who knows? You might be holding onto a hidden treasure without even realizing it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more incredible coin discoveries. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare penny or have a coin you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for watching and happy collecting! Hey everyone! Welcome back to Old Expensive Coin. If you love coin collecting, rare finds, and discovering hidden treasures in your pocket change, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1984 Lincoln cent, a seemingly ordinary penny that could be worth a fortune. One of these coins recently sold for a staggering $89,564. So, grab your magnifying glass and get ready, because you might just have one of these valuable coins sitting in your collection or even in your loose change. History of the 1984 Lincoln cent. The 1984 Lincoln cent was part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, which was minted from 1959 to 2008. These pennies were produced at three major U.S. mint facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia minted coins had no mint mark, while Denver and San Francisco used a D and an S, respectively. The coin itself is made of 95% zinc and 5% copper plating, a change from the pre-1982 solid copper pennies. The design features the iconic bust of Abraham Lincoln, created by Victor David Brenner, a design that dates back to 1909 when the first Lincoln cents were introduced. On the reverse, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, which was first added to the penny in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. What makes the 1984 penny special? Most 1984 pennies are only worth face value, but certain rare varieties and error coins can fetch thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. The key to finding a valuable 1984 Lincoln penny lies in mint errors and condition point. One of the most famous errors is the 1984 double die obverse, DDO. This means that the coin's design was struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect. If you look closely at the word Liberty and Lincoln's earlobe, you'll notice distinct doubling, making it one of the most sought-after error coins in numismatics. Another factor in a coin's value is its grade. Coins in mint state condition, especially those graded MS67 or higher by pcgs or NGC, can command huge prices at auction. Even a circulated 1984 penny with a strong doubling effect can be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars. How much is it worth? Now, let's get to the exciting part, the value. Recent auctions have seen 1984 double die obverse pennies sell for staggering amounts. A high-grade example graded MS67 Plus by pcgs sold for an incredible $89,564. Lower-grade examples in MS65, MS66 still bring in $2,000 to $5,000. Even circulated examples with clear doubling can sell for $100 to $500. Where to find these coins? If you're wondering how to get your hands on one of these valuable pennies, start by checking your pocket change. Many of these error coins are still out there, and people find them in coin rolls, old collections, and even piggy banks. If you want to increase your chances, visit your local bank and ask for rolls of pennies to search through. You can also buy unsearched penny rolls online, but be careful and make sure they're from a trusted source. How to identify a valuable 1984 penny? Look at the word Liberty. Is there visible doubling? Check Lincoln's earlobe. Is there a clear second earlobe below the first? Observe the date 1984. Any doubling there? Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope for the best results. If you think you have one, get it authenticated by a grading service like pcgs or ngc.so. There you have it. The 1984 Lincoln cent may seem like an ordinary penny, but if you're lucky enough to find the double die obverse variety, you could be holding a coin worth thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. Be sure to check your pocket change, coin jars, and collections because these valuable coins are still out there waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Have you ever found a rare penny? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! The 1985 D. Lincoln penny is one of the most sought-after coins by collectors and investors due to its historical significance, rarity in high grades, and astonishing market value. Today, we will explore the history of this remarkable penny, why it is worth so much money, and how you can determine if you have one that could fetch thousands of dollars. To begin, let's talk about the history of the 1985 D. Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent series was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse of the penny features a right-facing portrait of Lincoln, which has remained largely unchanged for over a century. The reverse design featured the iconic Lincoln Memorial from 1959 to 2008 before being replaced by the shield design in 2010, in 1985. The United States Mint produced Lincoln pennies at three different mint facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Denver Mint, which is signified by the small d mint mark beneath the date, produced a substantial number of pennies that year. However, what makes the 1985 D penny particularly special is its rarity in high-grade conditions and unique minting errors. Many collectors seek out 1985 D pennies that have been graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services such as pcgs or NGC. Finding a penny in this high condition is challenging because most circulated pennies exhibit wear and tear from years of handling. The majority of 1985 D pennies were struck in large quantities, but only a small fraction have survived in pristine condition. This scarcity drives up the value of high-grade specimens. One of the main reasons the 1985 D penny has gained significant attention is due to its increasing market value. In recent years, rare, high-grade specimens have been selling for record-breaking prices at auctions. The highest recorded sale price for a 1985 D Lincoln penny reached an astonishing $49,565, making it one of the most valuable modern pennies in existence. This price was achieved due to the penny's exceptional condition, nearly flawless surfaces, and strong demand among collectors. In addition to high-grade specimens, error coins from 1985 D also command high prices. Some of the most notable errors include doubled die obverse, off-center strikes, and repunched mint marks. A doubled die obverse occurs when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly between strikes, creating a doubled appearance on the coin's features, such as Lincoln's profile, the date, or the lettering. These errors are highly desirable among numismatists and can substantially increase the value of a penny. If you want to determine whether your 1985 D Lincoln penny is valuable, start by examining its condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Look for sharp details, strong luster, and minimal contact marks. Using a magnifying glass, check for any potential mint errors that could further increase its worth. If you believe you have a valuable specimen, consider sending it to a professional grading service for authentication and certification. Collectors and investors continue to search for rare 1985 D pennies, hoping to find one in exceptional condition or with unique errors that set it apart from the rest. With its intriguing history, remarkable market performance, and potential for high returns, the 1985 D Lincoln penny remains one of the most exciting coins in modern numismatics. If you come across a 1985 D penny in your collection, don't overlook it. Take the time to examine it closely because you might just be holding onto a small fortune. Be sure to check your pocket change, old coin collections, and rolls of pennies because you never know when you might find a hidden gem. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the latest coin discoveries and market trends. Thanks for watching. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today, we have an exciting topic that every coin collector and enthusiast will love. We're diving deep into the story of a 1996 D Lincoln penny that has shocked the numismatic world with its incredible value. Imagine finding a simple penny from your change that turns out to be worth almost $100,000. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, stay tuned as we uncover the secrets behind this rare coin, its history, why it is so valuable, and what makes it a treasure among collectors. If you are new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe for more valuable coin updates and discoveries. History of the 1996 D Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation for over a century. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, it has undergone various changes, but one of the most interesting and sought-after versions is the 1996 D penny. The D mint mark signifies that this coin was minted at the Denver Mint. In 1996, millions of pennies were struck, making it a common coin in everyday transactions. However, not all of them were created equal. The 1996 D Lincoln penny was produced using copper-plated zinc, a composition that had been in place since 1982 when the U.S. Mint transitioned from a solid copper structure to a lighter and more cost-effective metal combination. Despite its standard production process, certain rare variations and errors made some of these pennies highly desirable among collectors. Why is this penny so valuable? Now, let's talk about what makes the 1996 D penny so special. While billions of pennies were minted that year, only a handful exhibit unique characteristics that drive their value to astronomical heights. One of the key reasons this coin is worth an incredible $98,546 is due to rare minting errors. Errors such as double die obverse, off-center strikes, missing mint marks, or unusual metal compositions can significantly increase a coin's value. One of the most famous error varieties includes a double die, where the lettering and design appear slightly doubled due to misalignment during the striking process. If you come across a 1996 D penny that shows signs of doubling, especially on Lincoln's profile, "In God We Trust," or the date, you could be holding a fortune in your hands. Another contributing factor to its high value is the condition of the coin. Numismatists grade coins based on their wear and overall preservation. A 1996 D penny that is in mint state, MS67 or higher, is extremely rare. Most pennies in circulation have scratches, wear, and other marks from usage, but if you find one in pristine, untouched condition, it could fetch a staggering amount at an auction. Coins graded by pcgs or NGC with high ratings often demand top dollar in the collector's market, current market value, and record sales. The numismatic market has seen tremendous growth in recent years, with rare coins fetching record-breaking prices. While the standard 1996 D penny is worth just face value, collectors and investors are willing to pay a premium for those in exceptional condition or featuring rare errors. The highest recorded sale of a 1996 D Lincoln penny reached an astounding $98,546 at a major auction, setting a new benchmark for this particular coin. Many collectors actively search for high-grade examples and rolls of pennies, bank boxes, and even their loose change, hoping to strike gold. If you think you have a special 1996 D penny, it's a good idea to get it professionally graded and authenticated. Coin grading services such as pcgs and NGC can help determine the true value of your coin and confirm any rare attributes that may make it a valuable collector's item, how to find one, and what to look for. If you want to try your luck and search for a valuable 1996 D penny, here are some tips. Start by checking your loose change, coin jars, or any old collections you may have stored away. Look closely at the coin's details under magnification to identify any unusual features or errors. Compare it to verified examples of rare pennies to see if it matches any known varieties. Keep in mind that coins in uncirculated or near-perfect condition will always fetch a higher price. Also, if you come across any 1996 D pennies that seem unusual, do not clean them, as cleaning can decrease the coin's value. Instead, handle them carefully by the edges and store them in a protective coin holder to preserve their condition. There you have it, the fascinating story of the 1996 D Lincoln penny that turned out to be worth a life-changing amount of money. While most pennies are just worth a cent, some carry hidden secrets that make them incredibly valuable. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more exciting coin discoveries, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Have you ever found a rare coin in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting!